Last time we caught up with the singer, her life, her reputation, and possibly her freedom were all crumbling before her very eyes. From a time period when Lizzo was working on a show for Amazon Prime.
Y'all should have beat her up in there,
that
man.
if I left the stage, I would be fired. Yes. Did I, unfortunately, go to the bathroom on myself on,
it was her?
on stage? Yes.
Mind this all being after they signed up, worked extremely.
Hey, I don't know who you is. You big as hell. And you need to get your ass in shape. But hey, nigga, cause I'm $150 and I can't even do that.
I mean, peer pressuring someone to eat a banana out of someone's pussy, I mean, that's pretty insane.
I'ma be the greatest to ever do this shit. On the dead homies.
What's good with y'all, man? Look, y'all see the title of the video, the end of Lizzo. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I ain't even heard of her or seen her in a minute. The same thing with Lil Nas X. I don't know why, but one of the homies brought him up the other day. I felt some type of way about it, but I ain't even really speak on it too much. I ain't even really say nothing. You know what I'm saying? He was probably going through it that day, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let it slide. But don't be no hater, man. Go ahead, leave a like. Hit the sub if you haven't, man. And you know why you here, bro? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, flame that thing up and let's get active.
Last time we caught up with the singer, her life, her reputation, and possibly her freedom were all crumbling before her very eyes. Y'all know Lizzo is essentially a walking Dove commercial at this point, all about quote-unquote body positivity.
I realized that my mere existence is a form of activism, especially in the body positive community, and I wear that hat really well. And I'm going to continue to put on and represent and create safe spaces for Black, fat women.
But according to the lawsuit filed against her, that couldn't be less true. Alarming allegations.
Like, it's really women out here that believe that. Are we serious?
Existence is a form of activism, especially in the body positive community, and I wear that hat really well. And I'm going to continue to put on,
listen to this,
and represent and create safe spaces for Black, fat women.
Alarming allegations of fat shaming, SA, and many other Ellen DeGenerate-esque activities were being levied against the singer by the people she employs. These allegations all stem from a time period when Lizzo was working on a show for Amazon Prime titled Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls against the singer by the people she employs. These
man or woman, you out your mind if you spent your bread to go see this. I don't give a damn about how she sound, bro. There's no way I'm gonna spend my money to get on stage. You mean to tell me, and then you gotta, the angle, you're at the bottom, so that means you have to, you looking at all of that, gang. That's all of that. Nobody wants to see that, bro. Ladies, please get in shape. If you spent your bread to go see this, you out your mind. I'm not even trying to be that guy to be rude and be disrespectful, but hey, nigga, we're not gonna ignore the big ass elephant in the room. We can't do that, bro.
Allegations all stem from a time period when Lizzo was working on a show for Amazon Prime titled Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls.
What's up, y'all? It's Lizzo. I'm looking for dancers to join me on my tour. Girls that look like me don't get representation.
And the subsequent tour she did afterwards with the winners selected from said show. Namely, 3 backup dancers came out to sue Lizzo, her touring company, Big Girl Entertainment, and a judge on the show named Charlene Quigley. Basically, the allegations are that Lizzo is a power-hungry tyrant of a boss who felt she could treat people around her like dirt underneath her shoe.
When I saw them speak up, I thought that's what strong looks
Sounds like she's insecure.
like, and I was really proud of them because I knew how toxic the work
Don't shoot
culture
the messenger,
was
though,
on
baby.
that tour firsthand.
They alleged she did things like force them to get nude for photographs. She made the dancers go with her to the red light district in Amsterdam, which is known for having nude performers. Apparently during the show, Lizzo allegedly began inviting her dancers to take turns touching the club's nude performers. Apparently she made them also catch toys straight out of their vajayjay and even eat bananas that were protruding out of the same area.
The 3 women say they were pressured to attend the after party.
Oh my God, this is the female Diddy. This is the female Diddy. Are we sick? Oh, she's finna get a Rico. She's what the hell? Lizzo, you better watch out. This is what I'm saying. You should have got in shape. If you was in shape, you probably would have been properly prepared for this. Because when they run up in your spot, the way that they did Diddy, and you in there, bro, you not finna get away. You can't run, you can't jump, you can't hop no fence. Let alone, you gotta, bro, Telling you, man, if you want to run away from the police, you got to be prepared to run a couple miles, man. You not doing that. You not thugging that out. You not, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is bad. This is sick. Not only are you encouraging women to be fat and out of shape, you in here doing this freaky ass.
Because those who went were widely considered to enjoy greater job security.
Things start kind of getting a little weird. They start pulling out toys, or
Who's
like
they?
the performers.
Okay.
Then they start taking out bananas.
Yo, I cannot believe these shorts from Fabletics are 2 for $24. Look at the shorts I used to wear to the...
And the girl would like put them, you know, in herself. Lizzo was encouraging people to like, oh, hey, you come do it. Hey, you come do it.
They even allege at one point that she encouraged one of her dancers, who was a known virgin, to touch one of these nude performers' breast.
She started a chant after I had said no multiple times. She was like, Ari, Ari. And then everyone kind of joined in, Ari, Ari. I briefly touched the performer and withdrew my hands, and, you know, everyone kind of burst into laughter because...
Then after you did that, you should have socked her in her face, man. I hate that.
Me of all
I hate
people, they thought
peer
it was
pressure,
funny
bro.
that I was touching this performer.
I just said, I
That's
feel
like the lamest
unsafe,
thing ever,
I feel
bro. Swear to
disrespected,
God.
there's a bunch of mistreatment and just unprofessionalism going on. She basically started to ball up her fists and crack her knuckles, and she was like, ooh, you're so effing lucky right now, but she's like inching her way towards me, alluding to, you're so lucky I'm not going to hit you.
They also claim that during practice, Lizzo was so insane that at one point she made them dance for 12 hours straight, all in an attempt to keep their jobs. And then one of them even had to soil their own...
how many hours?
During practice, Lizzo was so insane that at one point she made them dance for 12 hours straight, all in an attempt to keep their jobs. And then one of them even had to soil their own pants out of fear that she would be fired if she asked for a bathroom break.
What?
Oh, hell. Diddy 2.0? What type of choreography? How much choreography is you niggas making to even be able to dance for 12 hours straight? So you doing that many dances. If that's the case, you'd be slim as hell. Slim to the, you know what I'm saying? Slim thick to them up. You not dancing that much. So what you niggas, you just had them in there doing, jerking and doing the Dougie for 12 hours straight, and you had this girl pee on herself, man, you need your ass beat. Y'all should have beat her up in there,
that
man.
if I left the stage, I would be fired? Yes. Did I, unfortunately, go to the bathroom on myself
And it was her?
on stage because I was so terrified? Yes. There is, in a court of law, I don't know, I'm not a lawyer, I don't know anything, but I know that if you
That's
ask
sad,
someone
bro.
to tell the truth, these things will come out of her mouth.
Bro, that's just so
If you have to
inhumane,
say
bro.
yes or no to these questions, she has to say yes because they are true. There was multiple witnesses.
She was allegedly known to single out and purposely embarrass dancers, as well as somehow be fat-phobic. Basically, this lawsuit makes it sound as though the dancers were
how
treated like
ironic.
second-class citizens on this tour. Keep in mind, this all being after they signed up, worked extremely hard,
Nigga, that's Lizzo?
phobic. Basically, this lawsuit makes it sound as though the dancers were treated like second-class citizens on this tour. Keep in mind, this all being after they signed up, worked extremely...
Hey, I don't know who you is. You big as hell, and you need to get your ass in shape. But hey. Nigga, cause I'm a $150 and I can't even do that. What the hell?
hard
That
and
was
won a
clean.
competition that was pitched as the dream chance to work directly with someone. I'm sure at the time most of them loved him.
I'm talking about the backflip though, cause on God I would never, you would never catch me doing no split. I mean, unless I'm stretching or something. You know what I'm saying? You got to get the hips right and stuff. You know what I'm saying? No, you feel me? But other than the little hop into a split, I would never hop into no split. I'm just saying as far as the hop into, you follow me, you get me.
Respected.
I look up to her so much, and I just want to follow in her footsteps, and I just want to share
That
that
jacket's
with
fire.
the Queen Lizzo herself.
Furthermore, based on their experience, she seems to be the exact opposite of the person she portrays publicly, calling her political advocacy into serious question.
stupid.
And so you guys
That
are
was
probably
stupid.
wondering at this point, well, Jamari, why do you bring this all up? And it's actually because there has been some movement when it comes to this case, and it looks like
Okay.
we are going to see them actually go to court. So yesterday, Lizzo puts
Let's
out
do it.
this message to the world via her Instagram page, where she says, I'm getting tired of putting up with being dragged by everyone in my life and on the internet. All I want is to make music and make people happy and help the world be a little better than how I found it. But I'm starting to feel like
Well,
the
you did a
world
very
doesn't want
shit
me
job
in
of
it.
doing
I'm
that.
constantly up against lies being told about me for clout and views. being the butt of the joke every single time because of how I look.
You know why you the butt of the joke? Because you the biggest, nigga. Why you think the butt bread is at the bottom? Why you think it's on the ends, nigga? Because it got that big ass hump. Saying that's you. If you was to slim down a little bit, you'd be able to get into the back of the line. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to be that slice right before you get to the butt.
By people who don't know me and are disrespecting my name. I didn't sign up for this shit. I quit, she says.
Bro.
And you know, guys, it's kind of hard for me to take her seriously.
Sayonara.
When first off, she was allegedly doing all of these sick things behind the scenes. But also when her Instagram account handle is literally Lizzo be eating. Of course, the comments came out to absolutely destroy her. This guy says quitting eating? Ignore all the positive
Lizzo
comments.
be eating.
They lying. See you at McDonald's next week. Maybe take a walk. A very long one. And now people are actually speculating that the real reason Lizzo is going to be taking some time away is due to the latest update in her court case.
Anyone with $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans may qualify for help from National Debt Relief. Minimum payments
where a judge denied her motion to completely throw this lawsuit out. So the judge on February 2nd denied Lizzo's motion to toss out the bombshell harassment lawsuit filed by 3 of her former backup dancers. Now keep in mind, he did actually dismiss certain accusations here, but he is going to be allowing the case as a whole to move forward to trial. Basically, what Lizzo and her team of lawyers were trying to do here was to get this case dismissed under California's anti-SLAPP statute, which to my understanding is when someone goes to the judge and they tell them, hey, this lawsuit levied against me is a bunch of nonsense, but because it is now a legal matter, I do not want to speak out publicly and try to defend myself because I don't want to open myself up to more litigation. Like as you could see here, her lawyers argued that the accusers were using this lawsuit to silence her. But in the end, the judge would rule that that anti-SLAPP statute didn't fit all these different allegations, though he did toss out some claims, like the fat shaming claim, and the idea that people were discriminated against due to their mental health problems. It is dangerous for the court to weigh in, ham-fisted, into constitutionally protected activity. I believe there he's talking about Lizzo's right to free speech. But it is equally dangerous to turn a blind eye to allegations of discrimination or other forms of misconduct merely because they take place in a speech-related environment. So to me, he's saying, yeah, some of that stuff that she said does kind of fall under free speech, or kind of like he said, she said, but some of these other allegations must have a little bit more merit. I mean, peer pressuring someone to eat a banana out of someone's pussy, I mean, that's pretty insane. Camps, they're essentially saying that these are just a bunch of disgruntled employees. They're arguing that Davis, Williams, and Rodriguez, who are the defendants in this case, had an axe to grind against the star because they had been reprimanded over a pattern of gross misconduct and a failure to perform their job up to par. So they're essentially saying, oh, these 3 girls, they're just being 3 sore losers because they couldn't make the cut, and in the end they weren't good enough to be part of my dance team. Plaintiffs embarked on a press tour, vilifying defendants and pushing their fabricated sob story in the courts and in the media. That ends today. Instead of taking any accountability for their actions, plaintiffs filed this lawsuit against defendants out of spite and in pursuit of media attention, public sympathy, and a quick payday with minimal effort. And apparently the judge even made a motion to dismiss the harassment allegation that came from that nude photo shoot that apparently some of these women did not want to partake in. And he also dismissed this other allegation that stated that Lizzo's camp was intentionally interfering with these dancers getting other jobs. So to me, it seems like the thing they're really going to be looking into here is that night at the red light district, where Lizzo seems to have been a very inappropriate boss with people who are obviously not only her subordinates, to dismiss this other motion to dismiss the of spite and in pursuit of media attention, public sympathy, and a quick payday with minimal effort. And apparently the judge even made a motion to dismiss the harassment allegation that came with being a very inappropriate boss with people who are obviously not only her subordinates, but people who she has several different power and influence levels over. So now Lizzo and the captain of this dance team, Charlene, will still have to face these allegations of harassment, as well as accusations of racial and religious discrimination. So obviously Lizzo is going to be fighting this thing tooth and nail with her reputation on the line.
I think it's extremely damaging in the court of public opinion because of the image that we've all believed Lizzo to be.
And so we're going to see how this all plays out, but this is obviously going to change her reputation.
Big ass arms.
A positive person. I think all that shit at this point is done. But I want to know what you guys think about this situation down below. Also want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy the Tan Superman and some other horrible bosses out here.
Lizzo can go to hell, bro. She can go to hell for how she treated them people. Should never did that, bro. Anyways, man. Get in shape, bro. Get in shape, get healthy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Be safe, bro. Get you some money on it. We gone.